Today we're taking a look at two pretty interesting lights by Amaran. This is the Ace 25C pocket light and also a pretty cool selfie light for your iPhone. It's pretty bright as well, so let's take a look. What's good guys, my name is Oleg Nikitin and you're watching No Limits On channel. So let's start off with a simpler light. This is the Amaran GO. It's a magsafe light which connects to your phone, of course, with the magsafe, but in the kit you'll also find a sticker and a special ring that you can use with the phones that don't have a magsafe. Simply put it between the case and the phone itself and it will attach magnetically, and the magnets are very strong, as you can see right here, even in the case, but without a case it's even stronger. So all in all guys, this light is pretty simple, but it has two killer features in my opinion. The first one is being the two-sided light. So as you can tell, here we have a mirror, and if we turn on the light, you'll have the lights right here, as you can probably see on my top-down camera, and you can make a really good shot with your 1x camera. So when the light is attached and you have the mirror right here, you can see yourself and properly compose the shot and still be using the 1x camera, the best camera that your smartphone has. Of course, the light has the changeable CCT, so it can be warm or cool. You can change the brightness values, or you can switch to the front light and use it with your selfie. And it's very bright, to be honest. And the battery life is also pretty good. It's around 40 minutes at maximum brightness. It charges via USB Type-C. And also guys, this light is super compact and lightweight. It's only 75 grams. And the price of this light is only $29, which is a great value for this good of a light, for this bright of a light, and it makes a ton of difference when you do use this light and when you don't use it. And for the bloggers, streamers, vloggers who use their phones, it's a no-brainer. Pretty good product, Amaran GO, as I said before. So now let's move on to the 25C. Ace model. And guys, here's the Ace 25C at 100% brightness. It's super bright, and you could think that it's a 25 watt light, but on the website I did see the information about 40 watts of power in this pocket light, and it's really compact and lightweight as well. So let's have a look. And guys, as you can tell, this light is made out of plastic mostly, but it's a very durable plastic. It's really well built. And also here we have the turning knob and the control knob, let me say, because you control this light almost exclusively with this knob and it's working flawlessly. Here we have the back button and also the power switch, which I prefer, also the USB Type-C, and you can charge this device while it's working. And one more pretty cool feature is that you can use this device as a power bank if you set the correct setting in the settings menu, and you can charge your phone, for example. And the Amaran Ace 25C comes with a 4500 mAh battery or 33.3 watt-hour battery, which is pretty juicy. It can work for up to 1 hour at 100% brightness at 5600 Kelvin. I did test it myself. Also, it has a pretty bright array of LEDs, the red ones, the green ones, and the blue ones, and you get pretty good results in terms of saturation and brightness in HSI mode. You have a pretty big ratio of kelvins, from 2300 to 10,000 kelvins, as you can tell from the example. And all in all, guys, I really enjoy this light. It has a quarter 20 on the top, but also on the bottom we have a special Ace kind of mounting system, so you get this mounting point in the kit, and you can magnetically attach it and make sure that you hear the click when it's done, and you can push this button and undo it when it's over and you need to detach it, and you can have a couple of those laying around and simply, you know, putting the slide from one place to another with ease. It also has a quarter 20-inch thread right here, and it's adjustable in terms of angle. And also in the kit it comes with this little dome or softener or diffuser, let me say. It does cut out a little bit of output. I'll show you in the tests in a minute. And also it comes with a USB Type-C cable and an Allen key to tighten this part of the mounting system. And the weight of this device is only 325 grams, and for this firepower and form factor, it's a very nice weight, and you can just throw it in your backpack and have it at all times with you. And it also doubles as a power bank, as I said, which is a nice touch. And guys, now let's take a closer look at the performance of this light. So here we have the bare bones light, as you can see, and we have a pretty even spread. We're not losing a ton of firepower towards the edges of the beam, and all in all, it's a pretty good result for this panel light type. But also we have a diffusion, kind of a mini light dome, and actually it does make the light a little bit softer, but it also reduces the brightness of the light by a pretty good margin. I'll show you the side-by-side comparisons. The CCT range is from 2300 Kelvin to 10,000 Kelvin, which is very nice, and I do appreciate this big of a range for a CCT. And here is the comparison without the diffusion cover and with the diffusion cover. And as you can tell, guys, we have a pretty dramatic loss in brightness. but all in all, I would prefer to have this in the kit than not to. Here's the comparison with the Inky GC30 flashlight with 5600 Kelvin. It's a 30-watt light, but it's kind of a point light, let me say, so it's a torch light, and it's much brighter because of a tighter LED array, and it's also pretty powerful as well, but the difference is not that dramatic. And here's the comparison with a cheaper brand, kind of an everyday Amazon-like, some kind of random pocket light for, I don't know, $30 maybe, and the difference is simply huge, especially if we consider the RGB LEDs. Amaran Ace 25C is miles ahead of any cheap pocket light that you can purchase, and it's not that much heavier and bigger than any of those. And you can see that especially well when we combine the red and the blue LEDs and get in the purple or pinkish color. The difference in the brightness is very, very obvious. And here is the difference with and without the diffusion. As you can tell, we have the CRI and TLCI ratings at 95. And to be honest, guys, I don't see a dramatic difference in softness, but I do see a big difference in the output and in the brightness of the light. So it's always up to you guys whether you use this or not. And now let's have a quick walk through the settings. So here we have the CCT mode, HSI, RGB mode, effects, your Bluetooth control, and you can use the app for it as well. You can use it as a power bank, as I said, you can change the fan noise, but of course, guys, it will limit the output to about 30% or 50% from the original power, but it'll show you 100%. For some reason, I would prefer just limiting the percentage. And here we have the different settings in the CCT mode, green magenta included, which is very important, the classic HSI 360 degrees colors, also the classic RGB mode with different intensity values of the RGBs, and we have 12 different effects like lightning, TV, pulsing, lightning, the other one, the strobe, the explosion, the fire, almost all the needed effects, and they can be customized as well. You can use the colors or the warm and cool LEDs, and you have up to 10 different frequencies with each effect, so you can highly customize it, which is nice. And guys, in terms of the prices, so here we have the 25C, which is RGB version, and it costs, with this kit on the table, only $99. If you purchase the simple version without RGBs, only the bicolor version, warm and cool LEDs, you'll pay around $70. But also Amaran does sell a kit version or a bundled version, which has also a mini tripod, also the honeycomb grid and a carrying case for $125. And in my opinion, it's a pretty good thing to purchase the super bundle or the kit with a tripod, because it's always a handy thing to have, and with a little pouch not to scratch your light, but it's super durable, to be honest, so you don't actually need to put it into a bag. So all in all, guys, I'm really happy that Amaran did put out this light, because I adore portable panel-like lights with high RGB values, pretty bright ones as well, and the kit is pretty good as well. And I really like this system of the locking connectors. Simply snap it on and use it as so. Pretty good decision. So guys, please tell me all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this light? Do you want me to compare it to some other lights or something else? And if you did enjoy this video, please smash the like and subscribe buttons and hit the notifications bell. And right here I have a review of Amaran 150C light, one of my favorite lights of all time. So I'll see you in that video, guys. Take care. Bye.